Lights, camera, action. This is Mark Scholaro. I'm the owner of MS Classic Cars, and today I have the pleasure of presenting you an absolutely magnificent 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air convertible. Has the rare 283 dual quad V8, which is an awesome motor. It's coupled to a 3-speed transmission. Definitely a super nice and rare piece. Before I get into talking about this particular vehicle, I just want to make a note that none of the videos that we do here at the dealership are rehearsed. These are all typically first take, second take videos. We don't cut them in between. I know these cars well because I'm the one who finds the cars. I learn about the cars throughout the process when we service them, when we detail them. I write the descriptions. So when I'm sitting in the car, there are no cheat sheets, there's no second takes. I just tell it like it is with every vehicle. So I wanted to make sure I got that point across. Talking about this Bel Air convertible, over all the years, we've owned some really spectacular Tri-5 Chevrolets. We have another 56 210 custom that's going to be listing soon. You got to make sure you check that one out. This is definitely the best one that we've ever had at MS Classic Cars. This is something I'm really proud of, this particular car. And this car has won some pretty significant awards. The nice thing about this vehicle is I bought it from a gentleman who actually owned it in Texas for almost 20 years. This was his baby. The car has been driven a total of 6,035 miles since the restoration. So some of the awards that it won were from the AACA. These are a few of the first place trophies here, which are obviously included with the car. These little medallions that people normally put on the grill, they're included as well. It just basically shows you that the car won National First Prize. It won the Senior Award, Grand National Winner First Prize, again, AACA. Pretty cool stuff. There are some pictures of the car when it was restored. During the restoration period, it was done down to bare metal. They did a beautiful job lining up all of the body. The gaps are great and everything else. It's super straight. The car was finished in its original color of Harbor Blue. If you have not seen this color in person, it is an absolutely magnificent color. It's got a beautiful paint job on it. All of the trim work on the outside was done to a very high level. All the chrome, the mirrors, the bumpers. It even has a gold grille with the gold Bel Air on the rear quarters, which looks super sweet. Of course, the white wall tires with those chrome spinner hubcaps really put the icing on the cake. It does have a white convertible top. Even all of the glass is brand new. This is a car that I would say is a #1 condition car. Although it was restored years ago in the 90s, it presents like it was just finished yesterday. Part of that reason is because when it went through our service department, we did get everything taken to the highest level. And of course, when we detailed the car, we did the same thing. So we kind of brought it back to that point where it looks as good as it does. Getting into the interior, this interior is absolutely brand spanking new. Everything in this interior presents as new. The sun visors, the mirror, the dash was obviously painted the same color as the car. It's got this two-tone blue interior. Again, that was factory for this car. This is what this car was born with this dual two-tone interior. We did actually replace the floor carpeting just because it was slightly faded from the sun. Again, the guy did use the car. It was in Texas, so it got a little sun bleached. We actually took care of putting brand new carpet in. It's got these original style floor mats. Everything in the interior is in working order. All the gauges, the heat. It's got kind of a modern radio that looks somewhat nostalgic. It's pretty cool. It's got seat belts. You can see by this video here, again, it is brand spanking new. Making our way to the engine compartment, it has to be one of the most detailed engine bays I've ever seen in a Bel Air. It's all been finished very correctly. It's all gloss black. It looks super, super stunning. We did put a battery topper on it, so it looks like it has the authentic battery, although it's more of a new modern battery. We even put the little net in front of the radiator, which would help with bugs and things like that. It's got a lot of the factory correct stickers and colors and everything, but once again, the coolest part about the engine compartment, besides the high level of detail, is the fact that it has the 283 dual quad V8. Again, you can check out all the photos within our listing. The other part of this, the trunk compartment, is really, really detailed as well. It's got the nice full spare tire back there with the trunk mat. It's all been painted inside. The color of the body, it looks spectacular. And then talking about the undercarriage of this car is mirror quality. It's been finished in red oxide, which was what the factory did back in the 50s. Everything has been highly detailed underneath. Again, that motor's coupled to a 3-speed transmission. You'll notice that it has all factory paint marks, stickers, and things like that. So it's super, super nice underneath. This car does have power steering, and it also has power disc brakes, which was upgraded during the restoration. So the braking system is excellent, better than what you would have found at the factory. So this is the perfect car for someone who wants a really high-end show car, but they also want something that they can drive and enjoy. So once again, super proud of it. For a complete description with tons of photos, make sure to check us out at msclassiccars.com. I'm going to go ahead and start it and let you listen to how beautiful it runs. Now, you can see how quickly this car started. We have dialed this car in, as we do all cars at MS Classic Cars. We're the only dealership in the country who provides a service invoice for all the work we do with all of our cars. Our mechanics drive them before, they drive them after. We thoroughly go through them and we dial them in to perfection. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and shut this car off. I'm going to turn it back on. Every single time it starts beautifully. You can't make that stuff up. It is what it is, and it's something we're really proud of. Thanks again. Enjoy the rest of the video.